Hello guys and welcome to the Elite Classic. I haven't cast a game in a while. I really haven't. But recently I just cast a game from someone who... It's someone who frequently comments in the YouTube channel, and he asked me to cast his game. I thought it was a really fun one, and I really enjoy doing that. Now obviously most of you may know that I started this channel like casting games and whatsoever. The reason I stopped is because, well, I want to get better at the game. And it's been a long journey. And I still that's my plan. I will put a lot of time into it. So most of the things that you will still hear are from, you know, just me losing badly. But I'm enjoying this tournament a lot. I haven't watched tournaments in a while. I've been really busy, and you know what a way to start my week and your week by just casting one of the games for EGC TV, the Elite Classic 3. As we got one playing as the Malians, and we got CSO playing as the Japanese. Already opening up with the barracks. I really like this. Barracks for Japanese, one of the best thing you can have. It's extremely cheap. It costs very little. Only 100 wood, 75 wood actually. So you can pump a lot of units. Now one, unfortunately for him, he does have the gold at the front, so I guess he's gonna be contesting this pit mine quite easily. Just pump a few more spearmen and you're good to go. By the way, guys, if you enjoyed this video, forget give me a like, subscribe if you want to watch more. And I don't know, I never cast with the camera on, but I feel like I don't know, it feels more natural, you know. No, I don't know, feels like a person is actually is actually doing this. I'm gonna keep it for now. Let me know if you like the camera, if you don't like it, you prefer without camera, if you like my face or not. I mean, to be honest, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna do what I feel more comfortable doing, because this is my hobby. But at the same time, I'm also curious about your views on this. Tower rush coming for CSO already. Looks like one that will have to go for the gold in the back. It's kind of far, to be honest. It's kind of far. Can be quite annoying. The problem for him as well is there is another goal at the front. It looks like this map it's kind of like almost mirror, you know, like gold at the front here, gold at the front here, gold at the back, gold at the back. Looks like one will be forced to make the Saharan trade network, so gonna be losing like 100 gold per minute, but he's gonna be able to protect his pit mine. It is in range of the outpost, unfortunately, so I think one not gonna be able to stop this tower, so he's not gonna be able to mine in peace for now. And tower goes up. I feel like, I don't know, maybe one can rush this and put the Saharan trade network up as soon as possible, but now it's gonna be much harder. That's gonna be really hard. This one is in a really uncomfortable position. Now Japanese obviously not a very good sieve in the field age, but when it comes to dark age timing, it tends to do quite good with the cheap barracks. So I really like it. All right, so one give at the Mansa Quarry, and let's see what his plan next. Meanwhile, CSO, let's see which landmark he's gonna go for. It's gonna be the Kura storehouse. Play safe. Not gonna be playing with shinobis. They can be quite annoying, actually. They can be quite an annoying unit. I'm gonna get a mill here. I don't know if Pro Scouts is still a thing for Malians. It can be. It can be. I mean, the problem is you have just not much deer, right? You have some deer here. At the mill you have 4 packs of deer. So I think it's worth it, to be honest. I think it's worth it. I think we're gonna see Malians getting some Pro Scouts probably. I already have the mill. It's actually gonna be for horticulture, so never mind. Probably we're just gonna see an old school Calbum. Meanwhile, CSO aging up soon. I appreciate the update on the observer mode. I think we have been complaining about the observer mode for more than 1 year. At least 1 year. I will dare to say 2 years maybe, because it looks like someone's still working on it. And I think, I don't know if you noticed, but the hotfixes, the balance changes that rapidly came after Lancaster came out, and the observer mode updated, kind of tells me like the development team is more organized now and they got someone to work on the observer mode, which is great. I mean, the community was doing a great job to fill the blanks of all the necessary information that was missing, but it's already very, very nice. As you can see, the eco upgrades from each safe, and Japanese is one of them. You have the extra, you know, the extra 1+1 melee attack and the tier 3 wheelbarrow that eventually they can get. So I like to have this information. So no unit for CSO. Looks like he's gonna be a tower rush into a fast castle, only going into those Mount Samurai. Meanwhile, looks like Wom is just gonna be burning the tower. Not textiles yet. I don't know if he can get away with not losing a villager here. Is CSO targeting the villagers? Like, it's not gonna happen. It's really not gonna happen. So looks like Wom will get away with this. Unfortunately, he does have this landmark, which is not gonna be quite useful against Mount Samurai. CSO gonna be doing the walk of shame here, and he's almost there when it comes to the A shop, except he doesn't have any defense. He tried to rush Castle Age as soon as possible, so he didn't build any outposts or any, you know, it's just, let's get there as soon as possible. And I think that's fine, to be honest. I think that's fine. Are we seeing a pro scout? Not really. He's just pushing the deer. Just pushing the deer. Alright, so CSO. Probably just gonna be Asia and putting those Mount Samurai at... Alright, that's something you don't see every day. I mean, I've seen this before as a meme, but not in an S-tier tournament, man. Let's see if CSO can pull something with this. So what this Lamar does is basically you can create Buddhist monks, which basically debuff the enemy units. I think it's 50% attack, and each monk will provide with extra gold income. So you sacrifice population for having extra gold, which doesn't look that the smartest thing to do in the late game, but I mean in early Castle Age, or like the first 20 minutes into the game, looks like population is not really much of an issue. Like, if you have the monks, you have them, I guess. But I wonder what you can do with this, because you won't have the Yoroshiro, meaning your power spike coming from the Mount Samurai is not really coming anytime soon. Which, you know, I feel like it's a missed opportunity. One has archers, has javelin throwers. It's just start building a couple of barracks. And if you know Mount Samurai, they are not easy to take down. They are really tanky. They hit like a truck. They hit like a truck. Like those, you know, those hangovers that you had. Like, it's just amazing how good that knight is. But we're not gonna see those, at least not in mass. Or we're gonna see the Batterman, which means he's gonna be pumping those knights most likely. But we're not gonna see a lot of them. Obviously, it's not much gold happening for CSO at the moment. But he don't have the Buddhist monk. I believe, can they actually... Let me take a look at the... they can actually grab some relics out. They're fine. So reduce enemy damage by 50% for 60 seconds. That's a lot. That's a lot, but you can only do it once, and it has a cooldown. I don't know how long is the cooldown. And you also have the Buddhist conversion. Nearby ally units gain plus 20% damage for 20 seconds, which is very cool. Very cool. Alright, so one, unfortunately for him, he's stuck on the feudal age. Already building some walls here just to protect those berries here at the back. But Kaoboom, almost there for him. Almost there. Food economy looking really nice. He does have this landmark, so he's gonna be able to hold a bit. Meanwhile, CSO start building some Onabugeishas. Not upgraded yet, still fighting for gold here. This is the thing about this landmark, doesn't give you the tempo that normally you get from, from the floating gate. Like you don't have this anymore. Sneaky Monk won't be able to get away with this relic. And looks like he's gonna do the switch to Onabugeishas. I don't dislike it. I think there are really good units. You need like some tanking unit there for you to make some good use of it. But there are really good raiding units, especially like you can just send them now. Like, there's not really any point of attack here. Probably this wood line. So I guess CSO is like, you know what? I cannot attack anywhere. I'm just gonna mass my units. I'm not gonna lose anything yet. Just gonna keep building those units in my base. One doing a really good job on denying those relics. Really, really good job. So far, only one relic coming home for a CSO. Potentially can get at least, at least you want to get 3 if you go to Castle Age faster. But unfortunately for CSO, he doesn't have the military advantage now. These Onabugeishas are just not gonna be doing not much. Not much. Daimyo Manor is still not upgraded. So he's only gonna be able to have 1 Batterman, which just, I guess he just went to raid, and Guam is gonna get away with a Castle Age. And this is funny because, I mean, with the floating gate, you wouldn't have this issue, you know? You wouldn't have this issue with the floating gate. And at this point with the floating gate, you should have like quite a few Monk Samurai causing some mayhem here. But just because CSO went for the Temple of Equality, man, I don't even know the name of this landmark. Like, you never see it. I never thought I will see this in an S tier tournament. But already 4 monks. Not a life changer amount. Most of them dying trying to get some relics. And now Wham. Looks like he's... I think the best thing you can do is to do a switch for archers. Onabugeishas are really squishy against archers. They don't have any range armor. They die quite fast. So archers probably gonna be the choice for one. So already starting to get some archers, getting some veterancy. And CSO just gonna be denying the gold at the front. Remember that Wham now can build another pit mine. And so far he won't be able to. He wanted to, but no third pit mine for Wham at this point. It's gonna be able to defend this. Gonna have to defend this position now. CSO is starting to build some Mount Samurai. Wham already have 17 Donsos, so it's... I don't know how effective it's gonna be. Onabugeishas so far, very decent number, 19 already. Gonna be a nice raiding unit. And look at this guy, he's getting debuff, -10. Oh my god, this guy pretty much hit like a horseman now, from 20 to 10. It's a Buddhist conversion, my friend. That is a Buddhist conversion. It's like another relic. We'll go for a CSO site. Not surprising, to be honest. Wham has done his best to protect the relics, but just with that Castle Age timing, it's just really hard. And you had to deal with the, you had to deal with the tower rush, and things we're not looking quite good for Wham at the moment. But I think he's stabilizing. Sofas, in theory, should be a good unit against Onabugeishas. But looks like we're gonna have the first engagement here. I think it's just gonna be to trade some army. There is not enough upgrades going on for Wham. CSO have the +2 range armor, but like I said before, archers do really good against Onabugeishas, and just like that, Onobugation Mass is gone. Sacred Site's gonna be captured. Wolf working for Wham this time. Amazing stuff. And we're gonna have the import armor. Finally make this sofa a little bit better. CSO doing a good job denying this area, but looks like Wham's gonna be able to get away with the third pit mine. Not many villager losses for Wham, only 3 so far. So he should be feeling pretty good about himself for now. Meanwhile, CSO... Oh my god. These guys are 80. They're quite cheap, to be honest. How much gold per minute they give? 25 gold per minute. So 3 of them are better than 1 villager. So you can really tell... you cannot really count on this economic value. CSO is ahead so far. There's quite a few villagers dead here. Looks like it was quite a big raid from this Mount Samurai. Meanwhile, Sofa's gonna be able to intertake these very villagers. Just gonna say hi, I guess. And never mind. And CSI just keep massing these dudes. It's quite amazing. Like how far can they actually debuff? I'm not really sure. I suspect it's not really like a super long range, but it's not gonna be a super short one, right? Otherwise it's useless. But from 20 damage to 10, it's a massive nerf. These guys have 31 damage. Like with the Batterman and the reflective armor, they are just one of the best knights in the game. It's like, well, I'm gonna... I mean, she's gonna keep making Donsos so far. Like... And it should work in theory. It should work. I mean, you're making the counter unit, so you should be okay. The problem with these guys is like... They just have too much damage, man. Yeah, they just have too much damage. Like CSO is gonna rush the stone. I already have the tier 2 Daimyo Palace. He's gonna be able to have a couple of more Bannermans. And CSO just like is gonna be making Mount Samurai. He don't really care about the Donsos. He's just gonna keep making Mount Samurai and pray that, you know, this is one of those moments where you go with the Spearman and and the Knights just beat your ass. Just praying for those moments. He does have a pretty decent army value, but this, you know, a lot of this army value comes from these guys. 20 or 29 monks. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Nice raid coming for CSO. Really, CSO doing a really good job with the raids. I don't know if you remember, but CSO actually is very well known for playing John Dark, or especially John Dark. And especially in those 10 games, you can see how CSO is just so good at raiding. It just attacks from multiple fronts. It's just really annoying to deal with. It's just really annoying. Unfortunately, I think he's gonna be losing this night for now. Just as I was saying, he was really good at raiding. But have a very decent amount here. You don't really want to lose this. I mean, you want to fight with your monks, right? This is the grand finale. This is the moment we all be waiting for. Well, I'm returning the favor here with some raids as well. Both players with not a super strong economy, but you cannot underestimate how good the food gather rate is for Japanese as soon as you upgrade your town center. It's just extremely good. Extremely good. Talking about extremely good, look at how good these Mount Samurai are against these sofas. Just managed to kill 3 without losing anything. Can this guy heal? I believe they can heal, right? Otherwise, why are you a monk? And Donso numbers really good, but if you think about it, you need more than 37 Donzos to kill this. Like, you will need like 50 or something. 20 Mount Samurai, it's just no joke. Like, what is this? What is this, guys? I don't know what to think of this. But looks like we will have a big engagement here, and let's see how good the Donzos are against these Mount Samurais. First unit debuff, -4 attack. They're gonna be doing 5. So in total, they're gonna do 17 damage each hit. Oh god. Is this... Do they stack? This is crazy. They actually do a stack. A very nice timing. One doing some damage here, and at the same time he goes to the front. So there are not enough units. But this is like... What the hell is this, man? What the hell is this? Managed to take down the Donzos here at the back. But do you need the army here? These guys are just healing. Just a prey to wing. Oh my god. What am I watching? I mean, this is actually working out, man. This is extremely stupid. But it's brilliant. Look at this guy. 10 damage. Just 10 damage. And there you go. The engagement we all been waiting for. Monks versus an army. Match quite a lot of archers. But look at this guy. He just doesn't die. Even with poison arrows. What is going on, man? What is this fight? Oh my god. 20 more monks coming. This guy just don't die. They just simply... They just don't die. More Mount Samurai coming. CSO lost quite a lot of villagers. But one is losing his army. What the hell is going on here? And you know what's the funny thing? He don't need to make any other unit. Like, a Spearman don't really counter anything if they only do 17 damage. Like, what can you do, man? Oh my god. And now this is an army. Man, I'm so happy I picked this game. Oh my god. There. What is this? Okay, okay. That's a lot of monks. That's just simply a lot of monks, and they won't stop coming. Can we appreciate how much gold per minute CSO has? 1.7k. How many villagers on gold? 0! What is this, man? And he's even going... This is the monk rush. I can't, man. I just can't. Now, this is a very open map, so it's very hard to wall. It's getting very annoying for CSO to keep up with the raids and actually doing some damage. Looks like he will be able to get away with this. 12 Mount Samurai, it's not like a small raid. Like, can literally cause some collateral damage. More monks coming. What the hell is this, man? Looks like CSO returned the favor here. And it's gonna go through the back. Sofa's going down here. And one does have... Like, in theory, one is not doing anything wrong. And he does have the counter army. Like, he does have a lot of Sofas. Sorry, Donzos. And Archer with poison arrows, they actually pretty good against pretty much any unit. Like, that's pretty much like their Malian crossbows. They are like really good, so... But it's just simply won't die. How much damage these archers do? Look at the monks on the front line. I don't give a crap. a big wall here for for one. He really was trying to stop those raids, but you cannot stop the Monk Crusade. That's what is gonna happen. This is the Monk Crusade. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so just pray to win, I guess. So 65. What the hell is this? It's just pure monks. And if you think about it, the destroy value is not really that high for one. You haven't been able to take down so many units. It's just mass monk samurai and Buddhist monks. What is this game? What is this game? There you go. Big engagement happening again. And it looks like the monks just won't die. They're just too many. Is he one-shotting the monks? I think so. Just a few units here. Let's see how they work. Like 7 monk samurai against all this. Okay, so the monk's going down. But there's another wave coming. This is just 7 units, man. 4 left. Okay, like this. I mean, it's still, you know, it takes a long time to kill. Let's be honest. For 7 units. Okay, so finally one cleans this up. The problem is 39 more monks are coming. This secret site is pretty safe for one. But now trebuchets are coming for CSO. Gonna start trebuing the hell out of one space. And these guys just don't do any damage. 17 in total. +2 if you're an elephant. This is crazy. 1.7k gold a minute. I mean, makes sense. These knights are extremely expensive. He mining gold. No gold at all. It just comes from relics. I don't know if he has some... never mind. There's no Yorashiro in this game. What is going on, man? We're so far. Now, the good thing is CSO is on 2TC, so both of them have been doing a very good job on raiding. But the one is on 1TC, which is typically what you have as a Malian, right? Because you have Calvin. The problem is CSO is getting ahead every second with extra villagers, and one is just not. And just mass mount samurai looks like an extremely hard unit to deal with, despite having a lot of dances. CSO looks pretty all in. I don't see much farm transition happening for him despite beating this game for so long. He really even went that far to get opponents there. You really have quite a lot of map control. And there you go. More monks coming. Now this is gonna be another big engagement. Obviously, these guys are not gonna be able to kill this monk. Come on, let me just click on it. Let me just click on it. There you go. Look at this monk. He just won't die. He just won't die. And CSO has 100 military units, but 69 of them are just monks. It's gonna be running with those monks. This is crazy. Like the amount of damage these units do. This is like having half of your army. This is not like 80 units, like 40. Everyone is debuff. Like literally every single unit is debuff. And you know what's the worst thing? I won't even know how to deal with this. Like, how do you kill this mass of monks? I guess just make mango notes, right? Which is exactly what CSO is doing now. Because he just keeps printing monks. You know? He just keeps printing monks. And they just won't stop coming. Look at the gold per minute. It's crazy. We got ourselves again, guys. Now both players are pretty much stuck in the castle age for now. CSO, like, he's gonna be running out of food soon. He still have some deer here. Alright, so there's still quite a good amount of resources for food for him. So, one obviously already have the cow boom and some farms, so food is not really an issue. So I guess CSO will just keep bumping units here. I don't think he's just gonna stop. Now Springle's coming. Now Springles is a unit that probably can deal very good with this. Probably. Like, I'm not really sure. But you will need more Springles, like maybe 10 or something, like a stupid amount. It's actually very good, dispatch, having a lot of Springles. Oh my god. What is happening here? What is happening? And it looks like a big army, but it's not. It's only 11. It's only 11 Monk Samurai. That's all his army. And, you know, the Springles, but it's pretty much... Why are they getting buff? Do they get an extra buff near the sacred site or something? I can't with this game, man. Oh my god. What a game. CSI is still, like, eventually he needs to go to the next stage, right? This is gonna be an infinite fight. Like, WOM is already doing a really good job considering the situation. The problem is, how do you deal with this? Like, Springle numbers going up for 1. Maybe Springle is the answer here. Look at this. Springle's doing quite a decent job. I can't believe this is an S-tier tournament, man. This is actually happening. Oh god. Looks like CSO is gonna do the samurai switch. I like that. Especially they do have extra damage against infantry. And you know, Donso's not the best army to deal with samurai. So hopefully we will see a big push from CSO. Because so far, I think both of them are not really sure how to kill each other army. Like, yeah, making the samurai, but there's a lot of Donsos here, and then having like 17 Buddhist monks. And you know, like, look at this guy at the front line. That's just... It should be dead like in 1 second, but it actually lasts quite a long time. Our samurais are already here. Samurais will be joining soon. There is no samurai here. Never mind, there are 5 of them. But the Springles should be very good against those samurais. 55 monks left, 50. Numbers should decrease exponentially. The more you kill the monks, the easier they should be, you know. It's like any unit, you know. If there are not too many of them, they will die faster. Especially the monks, because there's a massive amount of healing happening here. Massive amount. Unfortunately, the villager distribution is not working in one's favor. It's becoming to a point where CSO is actually having more resources, significantly more resources per minute, so he will be able to pump more and more units. I don't know how to feel about this. Well, 32 monks. Back to, you know, after seeing like 80 monks, 32 feels like a small amount of monks to have. And one will retreat for now, but there's a big raid happening. I'm not really sure what that happened, but one just lost more than 10 villagers, which he cannot afford to lose at the moment. He only has 52 villagers. CSO already on the 91, so we can see a huge difference. We can see WAM's army not getting much bigger. CSO just keep pumping those Buddhist monks. He's gonna be able to hit Imperial Age soon. Now this will be an interesting game if he actually go for the Castle of the Crown, you know, just to think out of the box even further. Just so that he can do that. Like, nice raid happening for WAM here. But unfortunately, Mount Samurai already arrived. Not gonna be able to take down any villager. WAM is stacking his base. Resources are gonna be running out soon. So you have actually not much gold left for him. So have a small gold vein at the front. Big gold vein is contested at the moment. And Imperial Age should be coming for CSO. This is Castle of the Crown. Yep. That's what I call thinking outside the box. I mean, technically, what can you do with a Tanegashima gunsmith at this point? Well, a lot of things, right? Have free hand cannoneers. Oh my god, those sprinkles really melting those samurais. I think one is gonna tap up as soon as he sees the age up. He's nowhere near aging up. Another samurai raid happening. And this is very annoying to deal with, because your units are just really slow. And he's just gonna kill more villagers now. Villagers that WAM doesn't have. Castle of the Crow. A few seconds, it's gonna be up. And WAM probably gonna lose his hope after this one. And indeed he does. And he taps out. Man, what a game. What a game, guys. EGCTB, the Elite Classic. Amazing stuff. Just really amazing stuff.